Hello, everyone. You're watching another episode of Daily Dungeon. I'm Scream Truth. I got Kars,
Hello.
Max Ride 10,000, Jordan,
I'm back, baby.
and Carson's friend.
Say hi. Hi.
His name is Joe, ironically. Talk
Yeah,
about
well,
Azareth and Bob.
we're gonna talk about the new Dungeoneering updates in today's episode. We're also gonna squeeze in some other RuneScape stuff. But first, I really want to get this off my chest. I really need to tell the world how good of a Magic game I just played with Jordan.
Yep. Oh my god, what a back and forth it was.
It was almost a 25-minute long game, I think.
Yeah.
Um,
Ultimately, it was my red green overload deck, which basically said all the mana is mine against your pure blue deck, right?
Yes, I did a pure blue deck, and when you mix those two together, it's a good game. So, um,
Apparently.
I ended up getting 12 islands out, and
Yeah. I ended up with every type of green card player ever having so many lands that I didn't know how many I had out, but it was a lot.
yeah, and we were at a stalemate for like the longest time until Jordan finally played the winning card that dealt damage to me because I was hanging on with 2 life points, and I was slowly chipping away at his health with my poison, but
Yeah. It was just like ridiculous. My spiders did some work though.
yeah, it was just crazy. Well, anyway,
Yeah.
RuneScape.
What's
Um,
RuneScape?
Uh,
Um, 4 days ago, the Dungeoneering shop improvements or Dungeoneering and shop improvement stuff came out. They changed how the shop looks so you can see the stats. It's more organized. Um, it's not hard to check it out if you just go to any store. It's there, except for the one in Dungeoneering. So why they didn't include the one in Dungeoneering is beyond me. I think they might have just let that one slip. But
Well, wait. How do they let it slip when the title is called Dungeoneering and Shop Improve?
well, you see, it's Jagex, and
they don't have to be effective. They just got to keep producing those updates.
yeah. Well, anyway, so with the Dungeoneering updates, it wasn't a whole lot of a big update, but it was a nice update. A lot of people won't say that if they really enjoyed keying because it kind of gets rid of that ability. Now you just need to have high stats to kind of still
Yeah.
key.
What's keying?
Keying is when you are the one who grabs all the keys, the gate stones, and you open up all the doors. So you like rush through everything, and everyone else helps with guard doors and puzzles.
Use all the keys?
Yep.
Yes, all the
But
keys.
now there is a key tool belt, and I've been through 4 or 5 dungeons with this, and it's gonna take some getting used to because you don't see your keys anymore. So whenever you go up to a door, if you're not reading through your text box, you're kind of like, ooh, do I have this key? Check. No, you don't have the key. Or it's just a hassle to open up the tool belt to see if you do have the key or not, so I just don't. But they also have a regular tool belt, and this is a tool belt that you'll be able to add or tier up, if you will. You get all your stuff automatically in there except for a feathers and a vial. But your pickaxe and your hatchet, you'll be able to tier up as you go. You can keep adding things to it. You can even add a primal one, but how it works is it will use the highest pickaxe you can use. So let's say I had a primal one in my tool belt. I also had an Argonite one before, one that I could use. I would be using the Argonite, but the primal would be set for later when I do get 99.
Interesting.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just a lot of quality of life changes.
Yeah, and also all of the basic resources they now stack. So C2 fishing becomes even faster because now you're not dropping all of this stuff. And mining, just getting all of these resources, it's actually
See now
it's
like
worth your time because it doesn't take up your inventory space anymore. And if you collect these items, you have so much free inventory space now for food or your items. You might as well do it, and it's not going to take up a whole lot of time. So
Yeah, no kidding. Why wouldn't you? I mean,
yeah,
it honestly seems like a quality of life change.
and like when you're doing a large dungeon, adds to the group as a whole, because then people will actually be collecting resources because they can carry them.
hmm
Yeah, that's a good point.
and also you can now drop X. So you don't just drop the entire pile, and you can drop like different types or different amounts of runes or different amounts of money onto the floor for other people to get if you don't want to drop your entire stuff.
Awesome, awesome. So hoard all the things?
Yeah, pretty much.
And
Um,
oh my god, that will help me because when I make you guys runes, I can drop them in them certain amounts, right?
yes.
Oh yes.
But you won't need to be making me runes for long. When the rune crafting update comes out, I'll be hardcore rune crafting to 77. So
Sweet.
What's the rune
It's
crafting?
gonna be a new mini game.
it's going to be a new minigame in the rune crafting guild. I don't know if this is going to lower the rune crafting guild requirements to get in there because it says it's from all levels 1 to 99.
Well then
Wow, what?
maybe it'll like add like a center guild lobby, and then you
Oh
can go
yeah.
from there to a different
With
portion.
with like all the advantages like springing out from each
But yeah,
as you level up.
from the sort of concept art or picture that we saw of this in the behind the scenes, it looks like it's going to involve some skyboxes and it's going to be kind of like a clan citadel without the citadel part. So it's just floating islands, and I wanted to see a little bit more of that because the citadels were actually quite boring.
Yeah, let's be honest, they were.
I mean, even with the new updates that they put out for the clan citadel, it there's just not enough incentive to go up there and do your part.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's kind of the sad but true fact about being in a citadel. Unless you're part of a huge guild, what use are you gonna have?
hmm
Um.
I mean, the clan rings, they did increase experience and I think the duration of how long you use it.
Yeah, but there are
Um,
more fun things to do. I mean, when you go up to the citadel to get your ring, what are you doing? You're grinding. Why do you why do you want to double your XP for the thing that you just grinded for an hour to complete?
well, you know,
Because
it's kind of like training the same thing. When you go up there, they did increase the experience of the resources you do collect. So
I do believe they
I do
should.
agree though, the grind is terrible and it feels like a chore because you do have to do it like weekly, especially if you want to keep your clan cape up 3 tiers.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's Jagex still needs to work on the clan citadels a little bit more. They need to add some more fun things to it because that's what the clan citadel should be about.
Yeah, it seems like it should be a place where you get together with all your clan mates and you plan stuff and you get ready and you have fun there while you wait to do like a clan event or something. Like go
Mhm.
to Soul Wars.
You know, and it'd actually be pretty cool if you could have a area where you set up teleports, like portals in your
Yes.
POH, but they would lead to all those
Yeah, like mini games
mini
or
games.
various
So,
things that clan can take parts in.
so
that
when
would
you all meet in the Citadel and you're like, okay, let's go do Stealing Creation, you all go to the Stealing Creation portal, and there you are at the minigame as
boom.
a clan.
Of course, then Jagex would probably see this as like free teleports and getting out of doing other things, and
Well, I
then
understand
They've already given you guys
I
free
know,
teleports
the
apparently.
lodestones, like
yeah,
they
but
honest.
like they would see it as like since you can do that, they'll probably make it like some super ridiculous requirement to at least even do that.
Well, I know, but you yeah, they probably wouldn't let you like get to that point until like maybe a tier 4 Citadel.
Yeah, but give us some incentive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're we're s- we're people. We don't do things unless we get something out of it. We're not bots after all.
Yeah. Okay. In other news, however, with the update, we kind of went away from the
Yeah.
dungeoneering stuff,
Zoom.
but that's
I feel
okay.
like this is a valid point of discussion.
I know it's still RuneScape related, and it's something we haven't covered that I kind of did want to cover.
Did want
Um,
to talk and rant about. It's okay. It's okay to rant.
yeah.
Everybody likes it when everybody else gets mad about the same thing that everybody else is mad about. If you could have followed that.
I followed it.
In other news, with the update of the week, which by the way was on a Wednesday, so it was kind of weird, but
Yeah.
um,
What?
Yeah, is that because of America?
I'm not sure. I think it's just because they had to push it back for some reason. I didn't look at the waiting room. There might have been a reason for it, but I don't know. Um,
Honestly, the more I play with people from other continents, the more I remember I'm an American. Like,
This is so
uh,
true.
yeah, Carson, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You just you f- like it's a really hard thing to describe, but everybody who's done it knows exactly what I'm talking about.
yeah.
Especially when you can talk to people.
hmm Well, anyway, in other news, crafting battle stabs, fishing rocktail in the living rock caverns, and using spinning wheels can now yield a shattered heart strange rock.
A
That's good.
shattered heart, strange rock.
Yeah, you collect 2 from each skill, non-combat, and then you get a bonus off of adding them to the statue.
And then
It's just a small incentive to do that. It's kind of like a D&D that you can do every once in a while.
and then you complete the statue once a week, and then you get statue parts, and then
But
you.
yeah,
Yeah.
speaking of D&Ds, I was doing Blue Dragons today, and halfway through my task, the familiarization guy popped up at the obelisk right near the Blue Dragons.
Oh yeah,
So I did that, and I had a half an hour's worth of triple
charm drops on
charms,
dragons.
and I got about 20 blue charms.
That's nice off of the
Nice.
blue dragons.
Yeah,
Who is the guy?
Is
I
it?
don't
It's
think.
pick up 6 little mole.
like, yeah.
His apprentice guy.
But yeah, that was really nice, and every single time I got a triple drop, I was just like, yes! Like, when they do get dropped, it only appears as 1, but when you pick it up, it does appear as the regular, or the triple amount.
Yeah.
I don't always get drops, but when I do,
They
they're
triple.
3. Yeah.
Anyway, a message is now displayed when XP is gained in a 10th skill after the activation of the Jack of Trades
Oh
aura.
my god, thank you. You
What
don't
is
know how many
Jack?
times a week I had messed that up.
Well, go ahead and explain it.
Okay, so Jack of Trades is a tier 2 aura. It was originally released in the first batch, and it costed 15k. It cost 15k points to buy. Um, doing that, you can do it once a day, every 24 hours. So I time it like in the morning when I wake up. So you activate it, and you complete at least 1 XP and 10 different skills within 3 hours. And then you take off the aura and you talk to the guy, and he'll give you a book of XP, which you can then use on any stat. Doing this once a day for an entire week is more than Penguin points XP, so it's worth it. So you can combine that with Penguins, and you're getting a lot of XP,
Yeah.
Another
and
3 XP
it's
block.
really worth it. It's one of those things where if you have the points to spend it and you're not going to buy anything else, go for it.
Nice.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah.
Yes, but if before it didn't tell you if you had 10 yet or not. So every once in a while, I would think I had my 10, and I didn't.
So, that's how the Jack of Trades works then. Moving on. A message is now displayed when a player's special attack energy reaches 50% and 100%.
All right.
I
That
didn't
seems.
notice that when I was using my special. I think
That should add just a bit more, I don't know, fairness to PvP.
maybe.